Hello my beautiful people, how have you guys been? I'll be having a brainstorming session with myself because I am a one-man army. I don't get PA, I don't get so I write. So I got this really cute highlighter. So what I do is that whenever I have a campaign I'm working on and I want to kind of make the process interesting, I use these colored highlighters to just highlight the things I'm writing down. My handwriting is horrible, by the way, but and then I write so fast, but I can see it too. Me, myself, and I can see what I'm writing. But the girls are about to come back from school, and I'm still in the same spot. It's past 3. As I'm here, I'm also brainstorming what we are going to eat for dinner. Trying to figure out what I'll ask Ade to buy. Being a human being, being a woman, being a mother. She didn't easy, my people. If you don't touch me, do wash your hand. Carry you put these people's dirty uniform. You're almost sitting on my bed. Oh yeah, go have your bath. Why did you kick me? It is Friday afternoon. Me, I don't know whether that thank God it's Friday applies to all of us because by the way, I want to work with Dubik Malt. If you know anybody that's working there, Guinness Nigeria, they know they do advert, they know they do influencer collaborations and stuff. Because I really like Dubik. And it just reminds me of how my friend came to see me. She actually carried Dubik in her bag. Like, that was so thoughtful. Like, I think when she came, she brought like 2 cans in her bag. It's 3:30. Lunch, my first meal of the day. I make jollof macaroni. I'll always have my food with egg because I love eggs. And then good source of protein. Chicken and 1 piece of beef. I started tracking my meals again. I used to put it on my app before I forget. I remember my macaroni was like 280 grams. You said do fast open now. The app is taking so long. Like I always forget that thing. I've been weighing it, especially when I don't carry my phone to the kitchen with me. One thing I have to say, I think it's a confession. But I had to be honest with myself and just tell myself that one more. I'm not tracking my meals as much any longer. I got a bit too relaxed, you know, after losing the weight I lost, which really is not a lot. You know, I think of this thing and I'm like, girl, you didn't actually lose so much compared to what you still have to do. Because if I wasn't going ×2 of that amount, I'll say, okay, you don't try. But I never even reached half. Why am I relaxed? I was at the gym the other day and my trainer was giving me workouts to do. Although we're almost done, we're at the end of the workout. And then the last program, he was like, oh, so this is what you're going to do. I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I want to go home. I'm tired. And I say that not expecting, because I'm not one of those people who will act as if, because some people go to the gym and they act as if they're working out for the trainer. It's for yourself. If you don't want it, you get out. You're the one that's going to see the results. Nobody's going to see the results, you know, other than you. So I just say that it's just more of a complaint to me, not like I'm expecting you to say, okay, go home. So when I said it, my trainer was like, it's because you are fit. Now body goes, hey? I say, please so. I don't fit anything, no. I'm still pushing. I relax a lot. I'm able to maintain my weight, but then I need to do more than that. So I'm back to tracking my meals. Good morning, people. My girls are here looking good. They came this morning to take their tablet. I say, early Saturday morning, you have not even brushed your dirty mouth and you want to come and press tablet? I'm sorry, that's not going to work. You're going to have your bath. You're going to eat before you can get into using your tablet. Cute girls, gorgeous girls. They made their hair yesterday. Until they made their hair, the school did not tell us hairstyle on time. Me, I just told them to make everything king. This hair until they took so long to make, and it's not even small. Ade is quite slow. That's one thing with Ade. She's very slow when she's making their hair. This hair took almost, I think it took like 2 hours to make the 3 of them. But then you look at how big the hair is. Like, why did it take this long? You can even count it. 4 in front, 4 on the side, 4 on that side. That's 12. And then I think 4 at the back. So 16.
It's only 14.
What's the plan for today? Do I have a plan? Yes. I'm supposed to film videos for Capri Sun. I want to cut nails and then clean ears.
My nails are perfect.
Let me see.
Nothing wrong with them.
They need to be trimmed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, rub, moisturize your hands. No, I can't. Toenails looking cute. That's how wiggle your toes. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
My ears are perfect.
Eh? Even you know that that's a lie. You know you get a lot of wax. It's not negotiable. It's not something that we should be saying, oh, maybe not. Someone like Grace now, once she just puts cotton board in front, she will bring out so much wax. Your daddy come back with things.
I think I saw him, but then I also saw, I think, a black nylon, but I think I didn't see it.
In Victoria's ears. It's not something I wish on my enemy. You'll be tired.
That usually just pushes it in deeper. Instead, experts say you should use over-the-counter ear drops. These drops soften the wax so it can come out of your ear naturally.
Let's try one time. I'll write it on my list now so that when I go to the store. Very chaotic. I moved from cutting children's nails to washing nails. I went to the market and he bought tongue, which to be honest is one of my favorite parts of the cow. But I don't know if these people, I've never asked them anyway. They don't wash they don't remove the outer layer, and really all they need to do is just soak it in water and the outer layer comes out. So this outer layer is very rough. This is the part that helps the cows to chew grass and chew on other stuff like that. So that part is supposed to be off, and it's more difficult to do it when they are cut into like chunks. So I don't know, my husband always forgets, because I've told him once before that when he buys the tongue, he should just bring it whole, even though I don't like cutting meat. But if it's something that they cannot remove in the market, it's better for him to just bring it home whole. You know, because when you have the whole tongue, you just remove it, like you pour water on it and it just peels off at once. You know, and it's easy to peel off, but it's when they are cut, you know, when you have little chunks like this, you have to now start bringing them. So I soaked the meat in hot water here. And you just peel off. Actually, it comes off very easily. My husband buys the weirdest part of meat. I don't know if he's just experimenting, and all of us need to experiment with him. My husband went out one day and bought the balls of the cow. Like, that wasn't the only meat he bought. There was other meat. Let me tell you, it's sweet, but knowing I'm eating it, it's just irritating. But the few times that I got a piece or decided to eat a piece, it was actually sweet. He bought one other part, but the thing is so slimy. I was washing it, it was slimy. In fact, I was thinking, okay, it's not the tongue, because I would expect that the tongue is going to be the slimy part. But the tongue is not even the slimy part. I think that part extends a little bit inwards, I think. So that part is a bit slimy. So I put it on the fire. I want it to cook a bit, and then I'll pour out the water. That's what I want, because I washed it already. I washed it twice. The slime just did not allow me. Does any of you follow Ife, the Niger girl? She got engaged yesterday, which was so sweet. But it now makes me understand that to be popular, she didn't easy, because one blog, Gist Merchant, or is it Gist Connect? I don't know which one. They came out with a picture. They posted a picture a couple weeks ago. I mean, Ife has kept her relationship private. This particular relationship private. You know, and the only thing she shared with us was, she was calling him Flower Man. I think he sent her flowers. I don't remember the details of that, but he sent her flowers to her store or something like that. She's been keeping everything private. You know, she'll talk about him once in a while, here and there. Did a prank at some point. You know, he spoke, but then she masked the voice, you know. And that it makes sense now why she masked the voice, because you won't mask the voice of somebody you don't really know. Like, you know, a lot of people don't really know. I guess you won't mask the person's voice, but because he's also, you know, popular himself, it would have been very easy to figure out that he was the one. Anyway, so that blog posted a picture of two of them, and you know, people were like, it's a lie. That cannot be the person she's dating, because people have this very skewed mentality about who they think should date somebody based on the person's personality, you know, financial status and stuff like that. So people were just like, oh no, it cannot be, you know, because of course she kept him private. So people were thinking, oh, it will be one private big man, you know. That was what people thought, because a lot of comments were like, no, she cannot be dating Frank, it cannot be Frank, blah blah blah. I was like, it makes so much sense, because all of a sudden Ife's video quality became so good. In fact, yesterday few people liked the comments I left, I think about 2 months ago, where I was asking her what camera she used, because I think at that time I was considering buying another camera, you know, and she was using it for her reels, for her short form videos. She was doing it in the car, so I felt like it was going to be maybe a portable camera. So I asked her in the comments, like, what camera do you use? She never responded, of course, but when they posted that thing, I was like, that makes sense, because Frank is a, you know, videographer, you know, he's into stuff like that, cameras, drones and all of that. She did a couple of videos, and they had like drone effects. She started posting a lot of outfit of the days, you know, with beautiful quality. So yeah, she posted her proposal video yesterday, and it was really cool. It was really cute. I love the thought behind it. I love how he went all out, you know. I love how he went all out. Happy for her. Yes, I think sometimes it's good to keep your relationship private, especially if you're not. I feel like it's a two-way thing. Like I'm all for sharing whatever it is that you love at the moment. You love something, you're someone who shares, you go out with the person. Because I think I was having a conversation with my sister one day, and she was saying, oh, that she doesn't really like, you know, to date somebody and then start posting them all over her Instagram, because how about if the relationship ends? I'm like, see, I think everybody has different mindsets about this whole thing, because truly people would help you to count your boyfriends on social media. People would talk about, oh, you were dating this one person, oh, you're no longer, oh, she's no longer with that guy, this one is a new guy, you know, this girl on this like 4 people in 1 year, you know. But I think, like I said, I think people can approach it with different mindsets. You know, if you're someone who posts a lot, you're someone who wants to share your joy, you're someone who, you know, you love social media, you love to be on the internet, you love to post. And then imagine you always trying to refrain from posting because you're thinking, oh, I don't want people to do in case this relationship ends. Like, I'm just imagining trying to post, and then you stop yourself and you're like, oh, how about this relationship ends? People will now say, you know, it's stressful, it's a lot of work. So I'm all for, if the relationship ends, it ends, you know. That's life. I think sometimes we have to just bite the bullets and understand that crazy things will happen in life. Like, bad things that you did not expect to happen in life, and if your relationship turns out to be one of those things, suck it up, okay? Take it like a big girl, put on your big girl pants and move on. You know, if people don't want to move on from it, then that's their business. Really, that's really their business. Then I think it's also good to keep things private, especially if you know that it's going to be a relationship where people would always want to have something to say, people will have something to talk about, people would, you know, for instance, in their own case, because I mean, people don't really know Frank personally. I think people don't know, he doesn't share personal details about his life. So I think it would have been a little bit easier, because all he does is just really make videos with people and all. But if it was someone who maybe does vlogs, shares his personal life, that would have been a loss, because there would have been a lot of pressure. Because they can post something and people will be like, this guy is doing like this, this guy is doing like this. Is he good for her? Are you sure he's not doing this? Are you sure he's not doing that? If I post that he went to a restaurant now, and people will say that, oh, she's not in Nigeria, and then they are wondering, oh, we just saw a woman's back, or we just saw somebody's hand, you know. So there can be pressure in cases like that. So I mean, I feel you have to weigh your options. Do you want to share? You want to keep it private, especially if you're someone who pressure can get to a lot. You know, outside noise. There's some people that outside noise can destroy their relationship, even if nothing is wrong with it. Just the opinions of other people is enough to end their relationship. So I guess people also have to be very self-aware, very honest with themselves about, you know, the kind of people that they are, and you know how they would react to, you know, outside influences, you know, outside talk, stuff like that. I think that's very important. You know, that way you're able to figure out if you want to share or you don't want to share.
Mama, take carrots. Mama, how many did you take? Mama, how many did you take? Two. Take a big one, Victoria, and finish it.
Come on. Do my hair.
Let me use my mic because I hardly ever use this mic. I just finished filming. Okay, has this mic connected? Have you connected? Okay, so it has connected now. Okay, so let me use the mic. How are you guys doing? So I got back from the gym not too long ago. I have had such a weird day because I got to the gym by 8:15, which was early. I dropped the girls off at school early, got there by 8:15. Can you guys believe that I got out of that car at 10 o'clock? No, 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. I got to my boxing class at 9:30, and when I got there, one of the ladies was like, "Don't tell me that you've been in your car." I say, "I've been in my car, my sister. Yes, I've been so tired. Just did not, because boxing, I think I have to really mentally prepare myself for boxing. Now, when I think about it, whenever I want to do strength training, I don't have to think too much because, to be honest, lifting weights, leg days, yes, but you see, back, the day I'm going to do back, it's like, whatever, we'll go in, we'll do what we got to do because I really love back workouts. God, you guys, before this my back will arrange, I don't know, but man, I mean, I have to be leaner for you to really see my gains. But the way I walk my back, I'm like, I really want to have a beautiful toned back. That's will be in the future. For now, we're working with what we have. But like I said, I got out of the car by 9:30, so I was in the car for about 1 hour 30 minutes. Got there, boxing was intense. Then I did legs, terrible, and I left the gym by 12. Got back home by 1 p.m. So I spent so much of my time on the road, and I hate it so much because so much time has passed. But anyway, I'm filming for this brand, the Ajala Game Store. So I wanted to just show you guys a couple things that they actually have. Now, I've had their games for a year. The last video I made for them was in February last year, and they wanted us to rework the video. But I told the lady, I said, I don't look like that anymore because in February I hadn't even lost any weight. I hadn't lost any weight in February. I really started losing weight in March. So I told her I don't look like that anymore. So no, I would not like to redo that video. So we're going to have to make another video entirely. And I had their games from last year. And I feel so mad that we haven't played these games. Like after that day I made that video, I didn't reach out for these games again. Not because they're not interesting, but just because, I don't know, life. And I brought it out today and told my husband, how have we not played these games? These games are so good. Now, this is not an ad. The Instagram one is an ad, but this is not an ad. This is me just telling you guys to check out the Ajala Game Store. They also sent me a game for the girls, which I'm going to open for them to play. So there used to be the Ajala Store, and then they had another business called the Game Plug, but now they've combined two in one. I bought this gym bag from them, really love it. I also got my waterproof phone pouch from them as well. So they have a bunch of things like travel essentials, games, some just very random things. I think I saw something that they had a box where you can store your child's tooth as their teeth start falling out. They have it's like an album of some sort, but it's like a container, like a box. They have a bunch of random stuff, so I'll try and leave their link in the description. If I don't remember, please remind me, so I'll leave the link. This intimacy card, it has 150 prompts in it. Like my husband and I just played for a bit, and let me not lie to you guys. See, let me just read what the back of this thing says. It says, when conversations with your partner become scarce or superficial, intimacy plummets, which is absolutely true. That's because intimacy is more than physical. It's also the connection you feel on a mental, emotional, and even spiritual level. Strong relationships are built on strong communication. The intimacy deck is a tool you can use to keep on talking with your partner. Use it to regularly spark meaningful conversations that help you. But the few minutes we played this game for, I can tell you that we smiled a lot. We had conversations, and we heard a few things that we have not heard before, like things that we did not know. You go know, because as much as you're married to somebody, you really don't know every single thing about that person to the last. I don't think so. There are some that they are purple, so I think there are like different things. There's the orange cards. I think this one's more about love. Oh, I love this. Okay, so these orange cards. So this one says, I feel the least loved when you. So these orange cards are different. Then there are blue cards. This one says, what's the best thing you inherited from each of your parents? So that's very interesting. And then they have the yellow ones. I don't know why Mr. Abank shuffled the cards, because they were not meant to be shuffled. This yellow one now says, random. What's something I do all the time that drives you nuts? So the yellow cards are random. This one is past. Oh, that's interesting. The green cards past, so there's a clock on it. This one says, describe a trait you hate about one of your parents, and in what way do you have this trait too? So the intimacy, this intimacy cards, they go deep. They go deep. You don't need to play this game with your partner alone. You can play with your siblings. Maybe skip out the sex part of the cards, you know. This one says, this is a green one. This one's about life. So this one says, when you experience stress or overwhelm, how do you like to be supported? I love them. I love them. I really love them. This one now says, which couple in our life do you wish to be, either more like or nothing like? Explain. And then there's also a truth or dare. I told you guys that these cards are interesting. And then this one is the banger. This one is called Loopy. I mean, from the pack, can you see? And there's this spin the wheel thing. And you can see why I said I have not taken advantage of this thing, because why are these things still in nylons? It's been a year. I just have one unpacked, and even this one that is unpacked is a lot. So let me pick out one random one. How would you react if you found out that your partner had a bisexual experience? This one is really interesting. There are different ones. This one is called talks. This one is fun activities. This one is kisses, and then this one is fondles. If this is something that you think you need in your relationship or anything like that, you can check them out. Okay, biology has won me.
Thank you for putting your word.
And she was telling me you're an adult. Adults really know how to play. She won me. I didn't even know. I didn't see her coming.
Block you like this, but I don't want you to now come like here, so I'll just keep you so that we'll be able to.
Then your game, you talk too much, Gary. Okay, talking. Mommy has won, no. Mommy said she will win, no. Diagonally. No need to play, my love.
Wait.
See it now. Hey, you're going to win. You're going to win. I won you, LD. You can lie, yo. See my game, oh sweet. Mwah. Mwah. From when this game started, I already planned this. I said, this is how I want to win my Ella. That one, you can easily fool people. It just happen. Pew. You see that it's not really about being an adult, Can you see? You can see that you have won. So don't say because someone is an adult, that means they have an upper hand or they'll be able to win you. Yeah, let's play once more. So now it's 2-2, 2-2, just like that. My L has won twice. Me, I've won twice. So we're going to play the last game. This is the defining game. Whoever wins this game is the overall winner.
What will we get?
Nothing. You get nothing, L. You get nothing. So I love my LG. She just allowed me to win very easily.
I was working on this diagonal.
She was focusing on her own game. She now forgot that she was going to block me. So the game is over.
No,
overall winner is the mommy.
Mommy, let's just play.
We have to play odd number. We don't play odd number. We can know the winner. This is our 5th game. That's why. So if you want us to play one more, we have to play 2 more. And I have to go and upload my video. Play with your sister. My la 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 la.
I won already.
I made this sauce last week and it tasted so good. Yeah, I'm serving it with sweet potatoes. Really delicious. Anyway, so this sauce, I've been making this sauce. I made this sauce for yam. I usually just fry my onions in palm oil. I have roughly chopped tatache and shombo. That's all I have here. I don't have any atarudo or anything like that. Oh no, seeing the seeds is just a little weird, but I cannot remove seed of shombo and tatache now. That's a lot of work. So leave it with the seeds though. With a little salt. Turn out the crayfish, so I'm putting my last crayfish. But I've used Iru, but my children don't like Iru. So I'm going to put my seasoning cubes. And then just stir this up. Pour in my fish. Right. Vicky! Yeah, carry.
Get that one now.